This community is awesome. I mean, I don't think a lot of people realize that when I talk to other nonprofits outside of Sumter County, there's very few places that have something like this place. And that's really why it works. I believe God moves in the hearts of people in His community and they react to it.
Sumter Today is presented by USC Sumter and Sumter Tourism.
Yeah, it started about 30 years ago, and it really started through the churches. So people go to church doors when they need help. And a bunch of pastors and churches got together and they decided, hey, it would be great if we had a place that would be designated to do that. And that we would support it financially, we would support it with volunteers. My name is Mark Champagne. I'm the executive director at Sumter United Ministries. We do a lot of things here. We assist people with utility bills and rent and food and clothing. We have a construction ministry that its purpose is to make homes safe, dry, secure, and accessible. We've got a free medical clinic and pharmacy to help people with primary care that are working. We have a shelter that is open 365 days a year, and it helps keep people off the streets, and we also work with folks trying to get them back to being independent. Yeah, I mean, Thanksgiving, we've been doing that for a very long time as well, and maybe since the beginning. But typically we'll pull about 150 families through people that have come through here seeking assistance. Some of the stuff we do is kind of heavy. I mean, it's people in difficult situations and in crisis. But when you're giving out a box of food, man, for somebody, it's just fun, you know what I mean? And so we've got a bunch of volunteers, down there. There's probably 10 people down there right now, volunteering, sorting food and getting the clothing ready and sizing it and folding it and all that kind of stuff to get it ready so it's on our shelves. And we have great stuff, and it's very organized.
When you roll out that shopping cart, they think they're getting a box of a couple of things, and when they see that, they just break down. We get a lot of donations. A lot of schools and churches do a lot of donations, and we give Christmas presents to people, and we also do Thanksgiving dinner meals to people. Everybody here is wonderful, or everybody that I work with, all here is wonderful. When I was younger, I lost both my parents. My mother when I was 13, my father when I was 15. So I could have been in these people's positions, never getting out of that hole, but I did, and I never forgot it.
This is just, it's for folks that come through here. They're having a difficult time paying an electric bill. They're having trouble paying the rent. And so something may have happened with their job. It may be something that they just made some bad decisions, because I know I've made some. And our hope is that helps bring families together, because that's kind of what Thanksgiving is really about. I love Thanksgiving. It's probably one of my favorite holidays. And so, because family gets together, and it's not a big deal. You just sit down and you eat. You know what I mean? You eat too much, but that's what makes it a great holiday, I think.
USC Sumter, to me, is the opportunity to get a start, to learn and to grow, and to know that the step you took here is going to be an important foundation in the future.
They make it so easy to learn here, and their doors are always open. Like I said, they're all approachable.
My wife is in the service. I have a 7-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 10-month-old at home. I was able to get my courses all in the morning. I can study and I can take time and treat it like a job and focus on my studies, and then after I can focus on family.